Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing great. I got Sumatran regular roast this morning. Serving me well. Some organic cane sugar. Keeping me up. It's 6:15 in the morning here. There we go. Good morning, Broken Pixel. Cammy, how you doing, buddy? It's probably like lunchtime there, right? I love the juxtaposition of where we all are on the planet. Time zones are fucking awesome. We're gonna play some KSP. We're gonna continue flapping about. What's up, Izzy? Good to see you, bud. Good to see you, YouTube mug. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash something. We're gonna crash something. Let me just check. I think we've got some science we could probably collect from Minmus. I think one of the last things we did was put a big asshole station of some kind on Minmus. Satcoms, Minmus base. There we go. So we can cash in some goodies, some science, buy some shit. Buy some shit. Should be sitting here. Oh shit! It's almost fully bagged. 498 of 500. So how do I do this? Transmit science? Level up crew. Damn. Transmit science? We're transmitting science? Oh, I should have waited for... Where's the sun? No, we're good. I was gonna say I should have waited for more solar collection ability, but no, that's perfect. Because this is really slow, and I'm gonna fast forward, I think. Oh, fast forwarding does... nothing? Yes, it does. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we got 500 science. There's really nothing we can do for poor little A-Pres and Dorbit. I think we could probably come rescue these guys, actually. Because there's literally nothing left for them to do up here except just redundant science collection. But we only need one of them in here, right? The pilot doesn't need to be here. Scientist, pilot. Oh, A-Pres would be doomed to live here forever, but a level 2 Dorbit could come home. Alright, I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to keep that. Maybe a little rescue mission. A cheeky little rescue mission. So we've got 622. 622. Hey guys, the music isn't overpowering voice, is it? I hope it's sort of background subtlety. I want you to be able to hear it. I just don't want, I don't want it to overpower me. I have no idea what to buy. None of this stuff really matters at this point. How about those? We'll just buy those. Yeah? Yeah, buy some big fuel tanks. There we go. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Let's just look at this thing. There, I put it up like 1%. Oh, look at this thing. This is goofy. Right, I was doing like science collection. I think let's just recover this thing because I'll show you what I was actually doing. In between, I'd kind of want to play. In between streams, I'd kind of want to play the game, but I knew I didn't want to actually do anything to progress the game, so I'd jump in there. See if there's any Earth sciences. Like go to this spot on terrain and do a gravity mission or something. So I was doing like a lot of those. I did probably like 10 or 15 of those things just for the science, just to work my way up the tree so that the next time I streamed I would have some progression made. And it was this thing. This was the craft I used to sort of haul my ass around Earth. I mean, it may seem big and like overkill sort of, but it's fast as fuck. You get it up to like 15,000 meters and it'll haul ass at like, I think it was about 800 meters a second. Not super fast, because this is, again, I didn't have a lot of tech, right? I didn't have the high altitude engines, I just had the Panthers. So basically I built something that could get around the Earth in, I think it did a full circumnavigation in about 40 minutes. Right, but you only have to get to the location, land, do the sciences, and then you can recover the craft from essentially wherever, right? So yeah, this was the craft that I had built to do science collection, basically. So I'll show you kind of how she flies, how she lands. Landing is kind of tricky. I did put parachutes on that I never had to use, one on each corner, and I did test them to make sure it would land flat and everything. Basically, that was a get-out-of-jail-free card. I knew that if I had to land on some really sketchy terrain, you know, if there was basically nowhere to land that was flat, what was I going to do? Like if I had to land in those mountains, because that's where the science was. What do you do? So pop all 4 parachutes, put the brakes on, and when you hit the ground, get your science done as fast as you can, and, I don't know, just ride it out, I guess. It was a fun experiment, anyways, and this thing flew great. I'd love to show you guys how it sort of cruises at high altitude, and it's really stable under fast forward. I don't think I put this in the Dropbox, but I should. The Dropbox currently I think is just linked in YouTube, but I'd love to get a button down below for you guys. Oh wait, I did. I think I did. I think I put in a button called the Hangar or something like that, and that's essentially a link to a folder of craft files. The names are probably pretty disambiguous, but a lot of the names have an episode number attached to them, so you can actually go to the YouTube thing, basically give it a look-see, see if it's something that's going to tickle your fancy. Let's build some speed back up here. As always happens, you sort of plateau at about 10,000 meters, and I end up having to build a lot of speed back up, but as you can see, that's happening really fast. We're already doing 400 miles an hour in our SR-71-like craft. The sheer beauty of this game gets me every time. The scale, mostly. I really like this. It's a basic bitch game. I mean, it's hideous in aspects, but I just love this. Just sort of up at 11,000 meters, cruising at 500 miles an hour. Why am I almost like speed locked? This is really weird. I had this thing going a lot faster before. Let's just drop. Crap. I think I need speed where there's air, and then I gotta sort of shuttle up a bit. And that's a step I missed. I'm just gonna drop down until we're just peaking, probably just below 7,000 meters, and that's where the air is nice and thick. Right about here-ish. There we go. The second we went through that barrier, I saw the speed start to jet up a little bit. Oh, okay, there we go. Nice and level at 90. Build up some speed. Let's see how much progress we've made already. We've made about, I don't know, 30 degrees or so. Maybe less. Okay, maybe about 10 degrees or so. Yeah, we've already made some progress. We've only been going 8 minutes. I'm very concerned why I can't get this thing's speed up anymore. I mean, this thing used to haul ass, but I can't get it. Come on, ship. Come on, ship. Back, see what happens. Should we belly land it? I feel like we should belly land this. I just wanted to show you guys how this thing flies. Yeah, mission accomplished. Let's go belly land. Whee! Oh, doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. Ash, let's see. Depends on the music, right? Like, if you tried to put on, like, some less known mainstream music, you could probably get away with it, but if you did, like, a Nirvana song, it's gonna get copyrighted. If you did like a Metallica song, you're gonna get copyrighted. And, you know, it just depends on like what you try and get away with. But typically, if you want to avoid getting your streams muted, you definitely want to use some kind of royalty-free music. I suggest royalty-free music. What's it called? No copyright sound? That's good. Is that one that Fred and Emily always use? What's it called? Agrofox. Agrofox is good. There's another service that I can't remember. There's another music service, but I'm gapping on the name of it. Basically anything on SoundCloud. Yeah, I can show you our miniature relay network in a minute. It's basically 3 satellites around the Earth, 2 satellites around the Moon, and 2 around Minmus? I think? Something like that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, dude. I love seeing that animation. It gets me every time. Just gonna shed some speed. Do a nice clean belly landing, maybe in first person. Where's the speed? Can I see my speed? Can I see my speed? There it is. Alright, where's altitude? Do I have a laser? Do I have a laser level? There's another one for you. Free Music Archive. There you go. I've never heard of that one, but I bet you it's good. Ash would never lie to us. He's a bro. Alright, we're still going really fast. I cannot manage to shed the speed. Did I put air brakes on this? Nope. Nope. There we go. Did I put air brakes on you? Nope. Alright, put landing gear down maybe? Get some drag. I mean, it's a good problem to have when you've got such a good lift. Such a good lift rating that it'll basically glide forever. This is really impressive. This is really impressive, actually. I've built a lot of planes. Not many of them will sort of fly like this. Typically, it's pretty gruesome. You know what I mean? I mean, if you play this game, you know exactly what I mean. This game is un-fucking forgiving. We did it. And we didn't break a single part. We are godlike. Could not have done it without your well wishes. Okay, we're just going to revert. There's absolutely no sense in keeping that flight. I'll show you really quickly my satellites. And I think I could literally show you a satellite. There's one. Let's go to it. So this is a little sneak peek. A little sneak peek. So that's what I'm rocking as far as satellites. What do we got? A RA-15. A simple Communitron 16. A couple of science things. Just I don't even know why I put them on there. I don't think I ever actually did. Oh, right. Seismic. Why the fuck did I put a seismic on there? I'm an idiot. Oh, I can actually... Okay. I'll take it. I put them on here, but I guess I never actually did any of the sciences. I'll probably only be able to do these once. If I go to the other satellites in the... Is that one right there? Is that a satellite right there? What is that? Just to the right? Nope. Okay, what is that? That is... It's not Minmus. Oh, it's Jewel. Awesome. That's Jewel. Right there, that little green speck over there. That's dope. Yeah, I think if I like switch to another one. There's another one in the orbit. Hello? Oh, right. Should probably get back to our current orbit. There's another one. There's one. If I switch to you and I try and do that science again, I have a feeling nothing's gonna happen. I have a feeling it's gonna be like, dude, come on. Yeah, right. It's like, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You already did that, bruh. And I'm like, bruh, just let me do it one more time, bruh. And he's like, nah, bruh. Tracking station. We have some other stations going around somewhere. Let's see. Kerbin weather station. I don't think there's any science here. I think poor little Stonesy's been stranded in here for days, if I remember correctly. Or Jaggy, maybe? Jaggy's Yep, Stellanzy's in here. No science yet. About 10. 12-ish. Why is that number going up so fast? There we go. Should have just zipped to 16 and then stopped. Realistic. In the end. And again, we have a pilot and a scientist. We could do a lot of like pilot rescue. Like a lot of we could get a lot of pilots back. Science. I doubt there's anything we could buy here. I mean, I could buy the like asteroid grabbing arm, but I have like no interest. I know as soon as the reason I haven't yet is because I know the second I unlock this, it's gonna start throwing these missions at us that are like rendezvous and do a seismic test on a Class E asteroid. Do this with a Class E asteroid. Do this with a Class E asteroid. Do something else with a Class E asteroid. I'm like, fuck off! I don't want to do that. Actually, A class are the hard ones. These are the hard ones to rendezvous. Easy to move around, but it's really hard to get around. More stations, I think. I've got to have science sitting somewhere. The old moon base. Show me your moon base. Spread cheeks and show me your moon base. Oh, look at this. What a cool little, what would I even call that? Habitation? Habitation pod. And Bob the scientist is up here. Good stuff. Is there science? There's a ton of science. Why can't I use it? Is he... Not enough crew. Transfer crew. Where are you? Where are you? You are in the science thing. Okay, so... No crew control. That's fine. I don't need crew control. I just need you to give me the option. Yeah, Bob's in there, and Bob's a scientist. Crew 1 of 2. But I've only ever needed one before. So it looks like what we're going to do is bring a second scientist here. Yeah, we're going to bring a second scientist here. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today. We're going to go to Kobe's crater again. We're going to drop another scientist there. Yep, that's what we're going to do. It's going to be an Apollo 69, Apollo 420 style mission. Alright, I'm right in the middle of this too. Shit. Scientist in this thing. I don't think I do. I think it's just tourists. I think it's a pilot and just a shit ton of tourists. Yeah, it is. Tourism. Yeah, fuckers. Alright. Yeah, this is the tourism rig, right? If you have a bunch of tourists that have to do various things like a moon landing, a Minmus landing, you know, maybe even a sun orbit. This thing is great for that because it has a drill. If you're going to do these kind of things, these kind of missions, right, all you need is a drill, a tank, and that little converter thing, and you can make fuel again, right? So I've made this thing to basically hop around, and it can refill its own fuel. You going to retract? Thank you. Just going to do a quick save, because we've done a few things already. Just check that I've done everything I need to do here. We apparently have to make a new moon base, so that'll be something we'll couple with that, bringing another scientist to that other thing. We might be able to just dock them together as well. It seems to have reset a lot of these. Son of a bitch. So you have to do it in like one go. Okay, so I have to orbit moon again. Orbit Minmus. And probably orbit Earth. Easy peasy. Alright, let's do this. Let's crash this bitch. That was not what I meant to do. I went to launch it, so I hit spacebar. But of course, this has already been launched, so I didn't need to do that. Shit happens. Shit happens when you're playing Kerbal Space Program. don't need too much power. Can I make a number for all these things? No, I didn't. Great. Great and all. Great. If I did, I can't remember what the number is. I try and always make solar panels the same number on the keyboard. You can set hotkeys, right? So like you can make pretty much anything, do anything with a 1 through 9 press. Alright, trying to keep it 90. Trying to get rolled right over because there's very little in the way of gravity here. Alright, things are looking good. Things are looking good. Oh, let's amp this thing right up. Oh, that's gimbal. I don't want gimbal. Oh, thrust! More power! Awesome. Could make a maneuver, but that seems really silly for just making a quick orbit. Yeah. That's overkill. Go about here. Just do that. There we go. Prograde. Zip to Apo. Don't burn. How's the weather today? It's gonna burn. Oh, there we go. That's probably pushed way out on the other side. 13. 38. That's fine. That's fine. Where's Minmus? Hello? Hello? I take it that's Minmus? Yep. Perfect. Gonna try and catch it on the down swoop. Probably on the next pass. Add a maneuver. Eeny. Maybe just like a nice little line. Oh, you want to be a cheeky fuck? Alright. I don't even know how to do this. I can't think of any time I've left the moon for Minmus. So I like legit have no idea how to do this, other than maybe just shoot right for it. Oh, I just set as target, unset as target, add maneuver. There we go. How about that way? That's as big as I can make. I hate you, game. It just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right at all. I should be able to shoot out and make just a small ring here, but I can't. So we're gonna do a little, I think a little grav hook around the Earth, maybe. All right, we're orbital on moon, so that's check. Check. I do not have a new generation console. The last console I had was, PS3, Xbox 360, and I just never felt the need to upgrade. I really wanted to get my hands on Forza. I've always been a big fan of the Forza thing, and I was legitimately tempted about buying an Xbox One just for Forza, but get it on Windows 10 on that crappy free version, and I just didn't. I just didn't. This is so confusing. I feel like I should be able to do more than that, but this craft is so heavy that that's a big problem. I mean, what I'm thinking I could do is probably get out to Apo and then try and burn again. Just get out of sphere of influence and then adjust from there, right? Like this. You just do that, and then once I'm like out here, make a new maneuver and just try and sort of, that's what we're gonna have to do. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, like your original? What are you gonna do with it? With an original Xbox? Other than just like, unless you're a collector. If you're a collector, I get it. If you're a collector, if you have like an old Super Nintendo, old Ataris and stuff like that, you would want one of everything. You'd want an old Xbox. But at the end of the day, man, go back and try and play some of those games. I always get nostalgic bones. I'm like like, what's that website? DOSgames.com, right? You guys know DOSgames.com? It's a great site. It has like old Warcraft and shit like that on it. You can basically play old DOS games literally for free. Just emulate it on your browser. Oh, Battlefront 2 was pretty cool. There was a couple of good ones. There was a couple of really good games on Xbox that were specific, like Fable. Fable was great for its day. But again, like, you go back, you try and play it now, and you're like, shit, I might as well just go play, insert similar game, but new. Right, we got a 5-second burn in no time. Perfect. Do a little zippy zip. We are, we're not doing great. We're not doing great on Oxidide. Our fuel is actually very, very low, but Minmus has next to no gravity, so I don't know. We should be all right. We should be okay. Zip. It is hideous. The goggles, they do nothing. Oh, it's so ugly. Come on, just get near it. Just get near it. I know this thing's like barely moving, right? So by the time we get there, it will have barely moved. God damn it. This is literally my least favorite part of the game. It's all this rinky-dinky bullshit. Gets me every time. Gets me every fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, somewhere in here, there should be some kind of a rendezvous. Let's just go farther. How about way over here? We're gonna go way over here? How about way over here? How about like this? It's funny because I swear I saw something happen there. Yep. Just crunch it way down. Game, have I ever told you how much I fucking hate you? I remember one Star Wars game for the Xbox that's fucking amazing. It's kind of an open world multiplayer thing. It was one of the Republic games. That was good shit. That was good shit. Like, when we get there, this thing's only gonna be here, roughly. That's actually pretty funny, actually. Shoot for Minmus, because even if you miss, you will land among the high Kerbin orbit and be lost forever. And then it won't matter. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, that was a great game. That was a fucking great game. I barely played it, but I know it was a great fucking game. It was one of those games that had, like, a lot of, like, RPG element to it. A lot of WoW, you know, running around and just leveling and stuff. Just a lot of, like, questing, I guess is the better word for it. And I can't be bothered. 18,000 separation? Are you fucking kidding me? What if I do this? Where is it? 18,300. 20,000. Okay, so it's definitely going to be out here somewhere. So the separation is getting better. 6,000. What's that say? I can't even read that. What's that say? 3,000. We're getting better. Yes. I will take it. I will fucking take it. I will take whatever you want to give me, bro. Alright. My estimated burn is in 1 second. No, is 1 second in 23 hours. Alright. Do a little zip zip. A little movie magic. A little zip zip and movie magic. That was close. It got away from me. It got away from me. Nailed it. Nailed it. What's the parry at? Almost 2 million? 1.9 million. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fast forward. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, nice little pass by. We're just going to go to parry. There we go. We're going to spin around to retrograde. Oh, that is ugly. That is ugly. Do we have to land on Minmus? Yes, we do. Okay. Doesn't matter where we land. We can land, you know, on the North Pole, basically. It doesn't really matter too much. Sorry. I was checking Twitch alerts. Streamlabs, the usual. Got 2 follows, can't see the other one. Follows aren't popping up on my dashboard, which is unfortunate. So I caught one of them, didn't catch the other. Jesus. Oh, that's not bad. Let's go down a little farther. 100? Sure, we'll go there. How about we just warp to here? I keep forgetting about my coffee. I'm really bad at that. As soon as I start getting distracted, I forget I have a coffee, and I'll always remember right at the point, in that transitional point where it goes from lukewarm to fucking basically iced mocha, you know? It's my curse. My curse is forever having cold coffee. This is a deplorable orbit. Whoa! 100? How are we doing on fuel? Probably enough to land. Because this is heavy, so it's gonna get pretty fast. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save. Because I know we can get down with this much fuel. I'm just wondering, like, because there's so little grav here. Could I do something like this? Could I do something like this? There's the intersect point between 90 and whatever the fuck we're at. Add maneuver. Okay, you're square. You're relatively... how do I do this again? Do I do this? Yes. Level. Level. Pretty round. Okay. Whew. I hate doing this. Shadow. What's going on, buddy? So good to see you. Amaruno, same with you. I didn't even see you sneak in. God damn. What's going on, fellas? Always good to see you guys. Always good to see mugs. Shadow, I'm doing great, dude. I'm doing so good. It's my, what would this be? My Saturday? It's my Saturday today. I'm time traveling. I know it's your guys' Thursday. It is my Saturday. Okay. Game. There we go. All right. Do a little zip zip. Do a little zip. Do a little... I'm trying to zip game. Quit embarrassing me in front of my friends. Okay. Troy and Abed in the Kobe. Thanks, girl. Kobe. Actually, we just left Kobe's crater, actually. Ironically. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I should turn down the motor on this thing. Hold on, guys. There we go. God damn, that's gonna fuck me over, and I'm not gonna let it. Yeah, we just left Kobe's crater, that spot on the moon that we were at a minute ago. That is named after that follow. A friend of the stream. Kobe Protocol. my true home. That's where you live. We're gonna put a nice little house there. We're gonna put a nice little house there. Good morning, Ilo. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see friendly faces. That's a pretty good. Pretty good orbit. Oh, we used way too much fuel. It's a good thing we did that quick save. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna go very well. Let's just do a descend node and see what happens. Let's get around to retro. Do a little retro burn. Put it in a brake phase. Try and crash it. We're gonna crash this thing. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be a great crash. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, man. Alright, descending. Not using a ton of fuel. This is good. Shit, that might be a little short because this thing rotates, right? So by the time we get there, we might be landing on that mountain range. I don't know. This is not good. This is not a good idea. Oh shit. Oh, right on, Kobe. That's awesome. The old mystery accounts. I got the same problem here. A lot of devices, a lot of different accounts, and I'm constantly like, it's the worst when you make a comment. You you hit send, and then you see that you've just made a comment from someone else's account. That's the worst. Especially when your wife's account has like 420 at the end, and makes you look 12 years old. Shadow, what are we doing? Tourism. Tourism, that's right. We've got a vessel, this thing. And inside there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many fucking people are in this thing? That's a fucking gangbang in there. What is going on? Can I see in here? Can I? Of course, give me the person. Give me the person in the back seat. You legitimately give me the person in the other side front seat? Where's someone in the back? I want to see a view from the back. Good enough. Holy shit, it's my armrest, motherfucker. There's a lot of people in here. This is crazy. I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. Minmus, hello. There we go. We're in a crash trajectory. Let's continue our crash trajectory. We're doing, yeah, the Mile High Club. I love it. That's what I should rename this class. Tourism 8, man. The Mile High Gangbang. All right, so we're going to crash it. Hopefully it's going to do a controlled crash. Going to do a controlled crash onto Minmus. We're going to have to push a little farther. Let's go to sky a little bit. Blue is sky, orange is earth. So if I burn a little bit up here... The SAS is doing a lot of fighting. Good enough. Because I'd hopefully like to come down somewhere in that area because it's really flat. Right, so we're going to kind of go over top of it and then break our way in, so to speak. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's happening. It's happening. If you look under your seats, you at home, look under your seats right now. It's the keys to a brand new car. Okay. Oh shit, I need full thrust. Oh, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Yeah, it chisels a lot of speed away, but I have like no fuel left. So it's going to be a suicide burn. You guys know what a suicide burn is? It's exactly what it sounds like. It is exactly what it fucking sounds like. It is sketchy and not fun. I should link you guys that playlist, shouldn't I? Mostly it's just everything out of the non-copyright sound, and then about 10 songs that I had heard from, I think, like a combination of Frednam and Julia. Hey, remember when I said we could make a 90-degree orbit and then land this thing and have enough fuel? You guys remember when I said that? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Wasn't that awesome? You guys remember that? Yeah, that was cool. Oh fuck. Do I have a light on this thing? No, I don't. Shit. I like to try and put a light so you can kind of see what's going on as you're coming down. All right, guys, here we go. Moment of truth. Suicide burn. That suicide burn kind of worked. We have 10 units of fuel left. And will it? Will it? Oh! Giggity! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I have a round of applause, please? We just get some slow claps. We get some slow golf claps up in here. I mean, this means nothing to you guys because most of you guys don't play this game, but what I basically did is quite literally impossible. We've got a huge heavy craft and we landed it at a 10-degree angle. Is that what it says? No, a 20-degree angle. We landed this thing at a 20-degree angle. I don't know what it weighs, but I know it weighs a lot. Let's call it 600 Volkswagen Beetles. Probably around 600 Volkswagen Beetles. All right, so we've done a land. Oh, geez, save. There we go, quick save. And we need fuel. Fuel is always an issue, but we can make fuel. Start and start. Good stuff. Now, unfortunately, this takes a while. Even at fast forward, I seem to recall this taking a very long time. Why isn't anything happening? Or rate. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Troy and Abed in the morning. Day. Thanks, buddy. I love seeing people that know. God damn, this is gonna take forever. We're gonna have to come back to this, I think. Like, even if I do like a million time fast forward. God damn. Well, there goes like a month. Tourism people, I'm very sorry. You know, we had a little hiccup. You've been sitting at an angle for a month. But we'll be pulling away from the terminal shortly. The attendants are going to come around and give you some shitty blankets, a small pillow that's inferior enough to even hold up your head, and some peanuts. We will be leaving soon. We're sorry for any inconvenience. We hope you choose no airways in the future. Well, shit. Okay, so we save because we did everything we needed to do. And retract. Retract. We are retracting. Putting the turtle back in its shell. There we go. That all went smooth. These are still on, right? Shut down good. Shut down good. These are heat radiators. So when the little when the drill thing is working like crazy, it'll like overheat. If you don't have those heat things, then you're fucked. This is Kerbal Space Program. This is the infamous Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so we've done everything. Oh, fly by the moon. Okay, shit. That's annoying. So before we get back to Earth, we have to do a flyby of the moon. So we did our orbit around it, but this time we have to like do a hook in and then out or something. Quick save. Save often. Swear less. That should be good, actually. Alright, let's just get this thing up, get it orbital. You know what I do want? I was just going to say, I want a full tank of ore on either side so I can convert it into fuel later. Because that'll make, I don't know, like 10 or 20 units. A little something, something. A little something, something. MVP. So, hold on, you want me to make my own planet? That could actually be kind of fun. Like not a Dyson sphere, but like some kind of like a whole big ass contraption. That actually could be fun. There are planet mods. I've heard that there's like a deep space planet mod thing that puts like some bodies way out. But yeah, Death Star. That's kind of what I was thinking. Is like you could make basically just an outer shell and then sort of put it together piece by piece up in space. I mean, that could work. It just can't exceed 1,000 parts. I've had a space station get to about 1,000 parts, and it was fucking chaos. 6 frames a second. It would sometimes just randomly explode and shit. Like, it's just... This game's great up until that 1,000 part limit. Landing gear away, even though there's no aerodynamics here. We have to cruise to 3,000 before we can actually do any fast forward. Orbital decay, I think you might mean. Like, if we put a body in orbit around the Earth, as long as its speed is good, it'll stay there forever. I don't believe there's any orbital decay in this game. Right, like the International Space Station will someday fall into Earth's orbit because that's just the way orbital decay works. So I'm pretty sure this game doesn't factor in orbital decay, but I don't actually know. It's a good question. But everything is affected by the exact level of gravity and stuff that you'd expect. Like, this planet is really small, so it's not taking us a lot of thrust to get off of it. I mean, it looks big, but it's small in perspective. Like, if you put this thing beside the moon, probably a tenth of the size of the moon. And yeah, I do agree, Ash. This game needs more parts. More parts, especially space station parts. It really lacks in, like, things to build bigger things. Ash, get to class, motherfucker. School's more important than this. Unless you're taking rocket science, then I couldn't answer that question. We'll see you later, Ash, buddy. Thank you, MVP. MVP's the real true mod here. It's probably just some of the songs. Some of the songs are going to end up quiet. Some of the songs are going to end up loud. It's just like the playlist we play at work. There's like one song that you can't hear, so it's basically 4 minutes of silence. And there's another song that we have to like run with the CD player to turn down because it's like way louder than everything else. Alright, we're just going to quickly make orbit. Ah! Good enough. I should probably turn down the engine a little more. So we've got a lot of fuel. Getting up and out of here wasn't a big deal, so doing a flyby probably isn't going to be challenging. Putting it down in Kerbin is not going to be challenging. All right, Kobe. What are you making, Kobe? You making pizza? You making... Oh, it's lunchtime. You're probably not making pizza. Making lunch. Making that fat lunch. Okay, we're going to lose sphere of influence here. There we go. God damn it, I just want that little Goldilocks zone where it just peeks in. Game. No, you know what? We're taking that. I don't care. Alright, so there we break sphere of influence. We can go up to parry. We can brake a little bit. We can do our little flyby. And yeah, I think that should work. I think that should work. I probably don't need much speed, do I? 60 meters a second. I love this. I love this. Yeah, anyone who doesn't eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is not my friend. I'm kidding, Kobe. Go eat whatever you want. The learning curve on this game is really steep, MVP. I agree. It took me like... It literally took me probably a year just to figure out like the basics of the game. It's kind of like RimWorld. It's a lot like RimWorld. There's a lot of shit to know, and until you kind of just either trial and error it or extensively read like tutorials, you're just never going to figure it out. Are you kidding me? This is as fast as we can go. 3 time? So 10 time fast forward. I'm sorry, guys. I should have made this orbit bigger. 6,000. Okay, we're looking for 6,000, and then I can do one more fast forward. Come on, 6,000. Come on, 6,000. Come on, 6,000. Okay, what's our... So We're around 76. There we go. We got one more. Fast forward. Good stuff. Is this 100 time? 50 time. Yeah, I got an email or something, and it was like, it was in French though. Fucking every time, any forms or like computer programs that are gonna email me, see my name, and they're like fucking obviously French. Let's send it to them in French. So I had no idea what it was trying to tell me, but I was like, I think they're giving us War of Mine, but I can't be certain. I couldn't tell if it was like a DLC or. So yeah, I got to get on that. Yeah, exactly. He's Canadian. He must be French. There's no way he could possibly be from 12 of the other 13 fucking provinces. All right, we got 4-second burn in 4 seconds. We're burning. We're burning. We're burning. We're burning. There we go. Perfect. We're going to do a little zip zip. And do a little zippy zippy. We're going to try. There we go. There we go. All right. We are away. We did it. I don't like how close we are to Minmus, though. We may end up like re-rendezvousing with it. All right, good enough. Now, can I just want to flyby. Come on, just give me a flyby. Oh, that could be why. That's hideous. All right, let's get our parry up there. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Get back out there. Nope, not that one. Jesus. Let's start again, shall we? But we're going to do it from here. I want to be on the same plane as the moon, right? So I'm lining up that moon's plane to make it flat. I find where the blue line intersects. Looks like it's right about here-ish. I'm going to make a maneuver there. Nope, that's the wrong side. You're being a dick, game. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Is that on the side? Thank God. Okay, let's get rid of you. We're going to take you. What are we going to do? We're going to flatten this. How do we do this? Bring that down. Bring that down. There we go. There we go. Is that about right? That's really close. Nope. Jackpot. Good enough. Okay. You know what? Literally good enough. That's the moniker of the Kerbal Space Program. It's literally, it's right here. It's sewn on my flight suit. It's in Latin though, so you're just gonna have to. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. All right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Burning for 4 seconds in 20 seconds. Zoom out so we can see what's going on. And burning. Why am I burning so far away from the marker? I thought I set that up already, but I'm an idiot. My bad. That was a waste of, I don't know, 50 units of fuel or something. There we go. I was wondering why this wasn't changing. So this craft has a great delta V. Fuck, I don't care. Good enough. Good enough. Let's get right down there. I'm going to do another pass because I want to come up just behind this guy. So as it's coming out here, we're going to make our braking phase and catch up to it. Here we go. This looks promising. No, it doesn't. One more pass. Thank God we can do this in like 10 million time fast forward. Let's just do some retro burn. I really want to bring this Apo just down a bit. I'm worried that if Minmus peaks right around the same time, we're screwed. Hey, MVP, I just love the balls, alright? I don't know what to tell you. Good enough. I just wanted that Apo in just a little bit. It'll also help us get more precise rendezvous. Okay, I kind of like this, actually. Let's just break that down, and hopefully at some point there might be... It's about the same plane, so there should be maybe a little rendezvous. Trying to do, I believe, an orbital transfer right here. Alright. Literally just doing like random things, trying to figure out where's that little tweak we have to do. Alright, I think this is... No. It's like, I think this is it! It's happening! No, it's not. But let's see, from here, if I just scrunch this down... Oh, was that one? Nope. I really feel like something should be happening here. The moon is a big-ass body, and we've actually got a fairly large craft. There we go. We've pretty much matched orbits now. That's a little bit on the confusing side. Because again, moon, very large. It's very easy to get that rendezvous. Okay, so we're going slower, so it's catching up. But it's catching up like way too much. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening. It's happening. Maybe just a break. Oh, I saw something happen there. Beautiful, and it's a flyby. And it's a flyby, and it only takes 20 meters a second. If you look under your seat, it's a new car! Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are hooped a little bit. Here's what happened. The solar panels, you'll notice the sun's behind us. Well, I have no solar panels on the butt. So we're out of juice. But we have solar panels. Figure that one out. This is Jeb. Jeb's doing a little EVA, a little extravehicular activity. Today's vehicular activity. And there we go. Oh, son of a bitch. That was annoying. Alright, let's just open a couple of these, just, you know, just in case. There we go. We got juice back. We got power back. We're making power. Alright. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. We did it. Whew. Crisis averted. The Japanese have the same word for crisis as opportunity. Crisitunity. We just need a 1 second burn in 10 seconds. Alright, let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do some burns. We're going to make some magic happen here. You guys ready? Magic. Oh! Did I bork it? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Wait, which one's mine? Oh, that is most certainly a that's a crash trajectory. As you can tell, there's no periapsis. There's no little node that tells us where the height we're going to be off the surface, you know? Like, periapsis is close, apoapsis is far. There should be a marker there. If there's no marker, That means certain doom and gloom. Come on. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so we're just gonna go there. And make an adjustment, just sort of as we're entering this orange phase, I think. There we go. Okay, so if I do Harry burn, no, I want regular speed so I can actually move. Thank you. I want to burn that way, which I think is 270? Equatorial. Right? I'm asking you guys like you know. MVP, you know, right? You're an expert at this game. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so let's duck hook. Whee! So flyby should be checked off. Flyby moon checked off. Good. She's good. All right, now we got to kind of get away from the moon, even though we've got another crash trajectory coming up. So how do I fix this? I go probably orbital. Day-Day, what we did was this thing left, this monster, left the Earth, over there, the blue thing. It flew to the moon, and it landed, because we had to, the tourism, some of the tourism people needed to land on moon. So we refueled using the drills, we took off, we went to Minmus, which is over, no, that's not Minmus. I don't know where Minmus is. That thing we just left, the funny green planet. But we also needed a flyby of the moon. So you either have to do the landing first or the flyby first, but you can't do a flyby and a landing at the moon. That's not possible. So we had to do the landing at the moon, landing on Minmus, and now a flyby of the moon before our suborbital trajectory back onto Earth, which is also something they have to do. It's all very confusing. So let's get rid of this. One orbit. There we go. Christ. Do a little fast forward. Just want to get away from the moon for the most part. Let's do a quick save just in case. Because we've done our flyby and we have more than enough fuel to land. Well, not land, but you know, crash. Controlled crash. Okay, out here. There we go. We're going to go retro. And I'm basically going to bring periapsis down to like, we're going to do a quick save, and we're going to bring periapsis down to like 50,000 or something and see if we can do a bit of an air brake. Get some really wicked-ass reentry physics. Let's see how we're doing on fuel. Nope, tell me how I'm doing on fuel. There we go, thank you. Oh, neat. Okay. That's really cool. That's part of the Trajectories mod, I think, is telling me how much air brake that's going to do. So one pass through that air brake should bring our orbit down to that. Well, let's see. Let's see. Trajectories is a great mod. It sort of tells you, where your craft is actually going to land once you've factored in atmospheric drag and whatnot. But it didn't work on this new version of the game, 1.2, so I had to kind of wait. But it recently updated, and I'm happy that they've added this, because I don't think this was in the last version, telling me what my aero brake is going to be like. It did have this, the little red bit. Alright, so we're going to burn those right off if we leave these out, I think. Jack that back up, because I think with 250 units, is that decreasing? That is decreasing. So we're hitting tiny infinitesimal little particulates. This high up. There's not much in the way of oxygen, and neon, and argon, and xenon, and all that crap. But there's enough of it to slow us down. Hey, there's Stonesy hanging out in the Kerbin weather base. What's Stone? See you next time. See you next pass around, bro. we're going to shoot for right around here, I think. So that's Cape Canaveral down there below us. And it would be neat if we could plunk this thing down in water, because it'll have the best chance of surviving not reentry, but the hit. Because it's going to hit the ground fucking hard. I have a feeling this thing is really heavy. All right, we are not doing great. We're not doing MVP. That's classic. That's classic MVP right there. This thing is lit, bruh. This thing's totally lit. Speaking of lit, no, it's 7 in the morning. I can't get lit yet. Gotta keep my shit together. All right, we're coming out the other end. We did a great job of dropping that Apo down because it was like way out here. So we did a great job. We braked about 300 or 400 meters a second, about 500 or 600 miles an hour without having to use any fuel. Craziness. Is this game multiplayer? Yes and no. It's not by default, but someone made a mod called, I think it's Dark Multiplayer, and it's a little glitchy. Like, sort of, if you and a friend were trying to rendezvous in space, the way you would see your friend is sometimes just all of a sudden they would snap a few inches to the left or right or something like that. You know, like it would just be a little bit laggy, and then it'll sometimes catch up to itself. So I have a feeling like it would be fun to like fly planes around near the ground together, but you wouldn't want to try and actually do missions together. But you could do missions separately. You know, like both running a moon mission at the same time. I had my first dream that I remembered in a long time, and it was like a combination of Stranger Things and Inception. That sounds terrifying. That sounds straight terrifying. If the demigod gets you in your dream, it gets you life. Alright, we're coming up at 70. There we go. We can do some fast forward. Just going to zip back around, back into that red zone. Begin our brake phase again. Our electricity's doing good. I'm really keeping an eye on electricity now because I don't want that to happen again. Because if I try and EVA below 50,000, oh, we're fucked. We are fucked. Fucked. Alright, so things are happening. We're dipping. We're dipping and diving. So where is this one? So this one's going to be here-ish. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, it doesn't like fast forward. Look at it go. It's trying to calculate. What if I do that? Jesus, that almost made it worse. But it's working. It's working. I think we're going to get down. As I come out the top here, I think that's when I'm going to burn these 200 units so that we can drop down into Cape Canaveral. I think actually this rolling and tumbling, this effect, is actually helping us slow down more. It's getting a neat sail effect into the wind. Like honestly, if I put it sideways, it would probably be even better, but we might burn up and explode. Real catch-22. So it looks like we are on a descent course. Look at this. We are landing, folks. We are landing. That means we've got 230 units to slow ourselves down before we hit the water and or land. It's looking like it might be water right in between these two continents. I couldn't find my... So the Stranger Things Inception dream. Couldn't find my friends for a bit because I was in an alternate dimension. And then I found them. And the world started crashing around us. And we went into a building. And we went into another dimension. Things were all normal again. That shit's actually pretty funny. That is actually pretty funny. Okay, so I think we're going to have to brake. Because yeah, we're hitting land here, and that's mountains. I don't want to hit mountains. So we're going to aim for water. So we're retro. Retro, burning a little bit to get control. There we go. Full burn. Please burn better. Please burn better. Oh, thank God. Because we're going to drag a little more, I think, as we get down here and the parachute's open. So we might hit water. We might hit some of the shallow land just before water, I don't know how this is going to go. This is going to be sketchy. But as long as these guys... Oh man, this is going to be sketchy. I don't know how else to say it. This is going to be really, really sketchy. Okay, I want that chute to open first, so I'm just going to stage it down. There we go. So it'll open as soon as it can open. I'm going to put the landing gear out just to try and get some drag. I'm going to open this up just to blow it off. There we go. One blew off, the other blew off. I'm using this sort of sail effect again. Do you happen to know where I can find the menu? It's just next to the time. MET, this one? I didn't know there was a menu just next to the time. What are you talking about? Nope, that doesn't do it. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have a menu next to my time, unless you mean this thing. It could be because you don't have 1.2. What's up, Kelly? Boopity boop. Good to see you, Kel. Always good to see you. Oh, the signal menu. Right, like this stuff? Right, and you have 1.2? Chill? Chill? I assume you have 1.2. If you don't have 1.2, there is no satellites in 1.1. So you could just need a game update. Or if you're pirating, that could be why. But if you have... Oh, it's probably tracking station. Right? If you're playing career mode, which you have to be playing career mode, I think, to get the signal stuff. Playing career mode, you have to do the tracking station upgrades. It could be. Yeah, where is... This got really dark all of a sudden, didn't it? There we go. That might help a little bit. Yeah, it is absolute midnight. It is literally like midnight of midnight. Alright, parachutes open, good stuff. And the craft held together. Look at what's going on up here. Look at what's going on up here. Look at that. We have some structural issues. Okay, I'm gonna put out all the chutes because I'm actually legitimately worried that this thing's gonna just fall apart. Oh man, this is really worrying. This is legitimately worrying. Oh god! What was that? What was that? What was that? It fucking slinkied. I don't even know. There shouldn't be anything in there. All there should be in there is the SAS thing. This thing. Oh man. Oh man, that was craziness. All right, we have to ride it out. I can't fast forward. I'm sorry. If I fast forward, there's a good chance we're gonna lose all these tourists and all the science and just everything that we just did. Lord. All right, at 500 meters, we should have full chute deployment. And I don't think I actually tested this thing's reentry ability. I think I just threw on way more chutes than I thought it was going to need. But I don't know how fast it's actually going to go at full deployment. That's the concern, right? If you're going more than 20 or 30 meters a second when you hit the ground, you're going to fucking explode. So we're only going 7 meters a second. That's 14 miles an hour. That's not bad. Right, Amaruno? Legitimately, it looked like that thing was held together by fucking... It's not made of Lego. But it's sure flying like it. It's sure flying like it. Okay, can I fast forward at all? I can do one fast forward, and it holds together. So this is going to be some good science. A lot of funds too. Mostly funds in this case. We got I think like 100,000 funds per person, which is fantastic. That's a lot of funds. Funds help you obviously launch crafts. It's like a real space agency. If you want to put something in orbit, you have to pay for it. So all your missions should have some kind of a return on investment. You know what I mean? If you're doing missions, you're not getting anything back. Well, you're just wasting money. I can't tell where the water is, but I know it's coming up like any second here. We're at 200 meters. So somewhere down there is the ocean. But again, it's midnight, 16 minutes after midnight. And we're away from cities and stuff. As you get closer to land, there's like this fake city light that the game kind of gives off. All right, here we go, 50 meters. $30 meters, 20, 15. Nice. And recover vessel. All right, we did it. What's more ROI on this mission? Let's see. I think I spent about 120, 150,000 funds roughly to put that thing up. And I'm getting, how much am I getting? I got 87,000 funds back from those parts. Does it not tell me how much? Doesn't seem to tell me how much I get. That's weird, right? Yeah, that is weird. It tells me I have 34 million funds. I don't know how much I started with. I would have had to crunch the math, but I think it was about, I think I was getting about 300,000 or 400,000 for that mission. I think. Oh, let me just turn that down. There we go. Archived, completed. Is this chronological? I feel like this should be chronological. This is not chronological. Yeah, I have no idea. I get a lot. I get a boatload. All right. I think there's one space station to check. I seem to recall the Duna orbiter, right. This was, I think in the last stream, we sort of failed at getting this thing into a Duna orbit, but I had like a quick save, so I did a bunch of quick loads on that and spent like 3 hours to eventually get, I think, a gravity hook just right. And then we came into this odd shape, and I was able to just slow it down and get an orbital to check it off the list. So this was sort of from last time. Oh, and it has science ready. Oh, this thing desperately needs more electrical. How do I flip it around? Yeah, like that. Yeah. There we go. Is that better? I'm hemorrhaging. So what that means, because I'm only at 20%. Shit. What that means is to get this science, I might have to send another craft that's going to dock right here. Just a really small little craft with a bunch of huge solar arrays on it. Because it seems like we might not have enough electricity to actually send any of this stuff. Unless maybe I do this. Transmission aborted. Yeah, that sucks. Figure like, even if I did this, to put all of those top solar arrays in the sun, like that. There we go. All right, so we got those, we got these. Where's the sun? The sun's there. Like even if I do this, there, that should maximize the amount of solar retention. Okay, it says that nothing's recharging. I'm legitimately confused right now. What is going on? Something is using... Right, I always forget that. It was on partial. Yeah, it seemed to be on partial. Yeah, that's confusing. You're right. Yeah, I don't like the buttons. The buttons should always tell you more. Like when they're toggled, you should know exactly what you're getting. All right, so it is reversed. That's bizarre. Yeah, whatever. So whatever it's showing you is what it is. Typically, if it says something like allow partial, I should click that, and then it should allow partial. But no, it's telling me you are allowed partial right now. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's very confusing. Confusing terminology. But yeah, we are getting that science, thank God. 82%. Yeah, chill, that sounds good. 1.2, anything, really. So like I said, I think your problem, chill, is that you're either playing in sandbox mode, which you don't need those things in sandbox mode. All right, so we're done that science. Sell 500 to 500. Thanks, Vinny. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I thought that said Vincent. Vicenti? Thanks, Vic. I'm going to call you Vic. Thanks, Vic. Appreciate the follow, bud. I hope you stick around for a while. I hope you enjoy your time here. As a Kerbal knot. There we go. Done and check. All right. Thank Jesus. All right. Let's I was going to say, let's orientate these guys to a more comfortable level, but they don't know which way's up, so they can go fuck themselves. Who is? Oh, it's Emily and Fred. Oh, they can't go fuck themselves. They're great people. Emily Kerman and Fred Kerman. Three. Don't tell Fred, but Emily has 3 stars, and he only has 2. Oh, Kobe, that's awesome. You got to try this game on Xbox? That's dope. Did you guys buy it, or was it like a free weekend? Yeah, it must have been like a free weekend. I think they did a free weekend, didn't they? Or did you buy it? Did you guys buy it? That makes me so happy if you guys bought it. Look at you pirating. Chillcom, definitely a tracking station issue. You have to do, I think, the first level of upgrade before you can even use those stations and stuff. So give that a try. Hopefully that works for you. I mean, it should. It should. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I got this copy for free 2.5 years ago, I think. Goes way back, like way back. I want to say 161, I think is what it was. Because I remember the updates going to 2.2. Yeah, the control scheme is probably a million times easier on computer. I can't imagine... Oh, awesome. I can't imagine doing parts building. Like, building a craft on an Xbox controller must be toxic. Because it's hard enough with mouse and keyboard. I guess what you'd end up with is just more sort of basic looking crafts, not a lot of like part clipping and stuff like that. Alright, are they in the same pod? We should put them in the same pod, right? She's alone in here, so let's move Emily. Put them in the same pod, just so they can chat. They can have some fun time, some sexy time together. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna leave these guys. Oh no, we're gonna send that. There we go. 200 more data. You got to orbit. That's great. But it was a sun orbit. Yeah, that's not so great. Quite literally lost in space. But the fact that you even got out like that is frankly amazing. Who did I watch last week? A couple weeks back. TVS Bo, Mike. I think he's a mod at Oshi7. He's like a regular anyways in there, and a streamer. and he was playing Kerbal Space Program for the first time, and man, it was like he spent his whole first day before he really even got into space. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you had a lot of luck. Yeah, I'm very impressed, actually. So Duna Orbiter, we did the moon base, we did the weather station, we did the Minmus. We got all those checked off. Look at that. Awesome. What we can really quickly do before I end the stream at about 8-ish. Well, I mean, it all depends on, you know, when our friends and family start up their stream. But I think I have enough time to quickly do... We had talked about doing a moon rescue. I think I have just the craft for that. Kobe talking like a true professional. I love it. All right, let's do this. Yeah, let's just launch this and see what happens. Yeah, talking like a true professional, Kobe. I love it. I love it. I think I have a how-to. Check my YouTube channel later. Yeah, I did. I made a sort of a 1.2 how to get orbital. How to launch and how to get orbital. And it's basically, yeah, the rollover technique. Oh, what's up, Sandwich? Yeah, I kind of figured that was pretty technical speak for Kobe. But yeah, I think you guys will have no problems getting orbital and getting like moon missions and stuff. It's a great game. You guys are gonna fucking love it. It's one of those great games if you love games like SimCity and whatnot. Actually, I mean, this right here could be a bit of a tutorial. Let me just restart this, because I just realized we should do this in the daytime. Rule 1 of Kerbal Space Program. If you're going to make videos for it, if you're going to stream it, don't do anything at night. Night sucks. Okay, T, just do some fast forward. Hopefully this doesn't blow the thing apart. Okay, got a little shaky. But we're good. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick save because everything went swimmingly. I'm shocked that didn't work, Shadow. Here, let me just... Here it is. Oh, Jesus, cap locks. I will make a command for that, I promise. I promise. What is that, AK? What's up, AK? Thanks for the follow, bud. I fucking love you. I appreciate all the follows. Follows are hard to get. There we go. Follows are a hard one, man. Like, it's almost easier to get a sub, because at least they get something from it. But like a follow is tricky. There's a lot of people to watch. So here's a how-to launch. We're basically going to go straight up just to gather a little bit of speed. The problem is you don't want to gather too much speed because then rolling it towards 90 a little bit becomes really difficult. So somewhere around... Who we got there? Drum solo. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. All the follows this morning. You guys are warming the cockles of my heart. So see, we hit about 100 meters a second, and I'm starting to do a bit of rolling. I'm just tapping D every once in a while. Tap, tap, tap. Give it a little taparoo, and I turn off SAS. Sorry, RCS. We don't that. Yeah, I know, it's a fucking goat, isn't it? Look at that thing. It's got a big old horse cock. Alright, so I'm not rolling a ton. You'll notice I haven't even done 10 degrees yet. Right, and we're already at 5,000 meters. We got like 500 miles an hour of speed on. But somewhere right around here, I click prograde, and basically I just let gravity do the rest of the work. Now this is going to be a high orbit. If you just want to put something in like an Earth orbit, you can do your rollover way faster. You know what I mean? But I need this thing to get to the moon, so we need a high orbit. I'm trying to shoot. You know, I'm shooting from 3-point range. You know what I mean? From downtown. Yeah, okay, so right up at the top here, this is pretty important stuff. Right below height, you'll see these differing blue bars, right? It starts in that light blue bar. That's really thick atmo. Typically, you don't want to be exceeding 300 meters a second, roughly, in that first blue bar. So I've built most of my crafts with just enough thrust in the engines to basically do that, where I can go full throttle, and just as I'm breaking that first color barrier, right around 7,000 meters, the speed hits 300 meters per second. So it's like almost a perfect timing. You know what I mean? If I press T and then I click prograde, it'll just keep the nose right on the prograde marker. So I haven't been pressing D, but it's been rolling over like this naturally. Right, like I haven't touched W, A, S, or D in basically since we took off. Chili, that's really weird. That's really weird. Does anyone know why Chili wouldn't have comms? He's in career mode. He's on 1.2. He's made some tracking station upgrades. I don't remember what allowed me to do the tracking station thing. I mean, it might be that you need the parts, like until you unlock that first relay dish, maybe. The game is just like, I don't know what you want from me. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? You know what? I think we borked this. That's way too high. We're gonna quickly do a reload here. That's way too high. Way too high. Oh, there you go. That might be your answer, bud. Go into the press escape and go into settings, and see if you have some kind of comms things just completely disabled. I don't remember toggling mine on. I'm not the type to really go through settings and whatnot, but you never know. You never know. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sandwich. You mean like this, like map view? Does anyone play on Xbox? Does anyone know what the map view button is? Probably presume something weird like select or something. Yeah, Chili, everyone's saying that. So yeah, check out your settings, and there's a good chance that'll be it. Yeah, does anyone know what the map button is on the Xbox? Anybody play on Xbox? Anybody play Xbox? You'll notice we're just about to pass out of that first realm, and we've got 250 a second. Yeah, so about 1,500 meters above that threshold when we hit 300 meters a second. So I've basically designed this thing to go full throttle. We've got a lot of rollover. I'm clicking prograde just to let gravity do the rest. This looks a little better. Oh, right. Multi-key button. Xbox needs to take a page out of PlayStation's handbook and just kind of leave things the way they are sometimes. There we go. Good stage. Anybody with a good Google sense, Google KSP Xbox map button. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Shadow. Shadow's on it. Shadow's the man. So somewhere in there, it's going to tell you what map view is. And my guess is it'll be something fucking weird. Knowing Microsoft, you'll have to download some kind of weird SDK.exe patch. You'll have to, you'll have to, Windows 10 for sure. You'll have to download Windows 10. It'll probably involve some kind of like a physical dance, probably. You'll have to do something weird to like appease the Microsoft gods. This orbit looks a lot better, pushing out a little more naturally. I can't remember what button I set to do this, which is 9. Did a quick save just in case. Yep, perfect. So we do not need that weight. What that little nose thing is, right? And like in case. Thank you. I thought that said Thane for a minute. I almost clicked Thane. Thank you, Thuln. Appreciate that, buddy. Great name. I love cool names. That's a cool name. That little nose cap thing is like an abort process. So if you're gonna like blow up on the launch pad or whatever, you can save the crew. How much fuel do we have left in this? Nothing. So let's just burn it. There we go. All right, now the assembly stage. This is always a little tricky. And to do this, we're going to coast up just a little further. There we go. So we cannot do this in Atmo, or you get just shreked. All right. Prograde. Prograde. Check. Couple. Check. Forward. Check. Okay. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And to set this target. Control from here. Oh, weird. I still had it on prograde. All right, there we go. Still nice and straight. Still nice and straight. We got a little high. Let's see, can I drop it? Trying to drop a bit. There we go. Dropped. This stuff is really nerve-wracking. What's up, Sahos? Good to see you this morning. Good to see you this morning. All right, I think we got her. We are dorking. Yeah, we're dorking it up. Doing a little in-flight dorking. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Turn SAS off. Let it dock. There we go. All right, now we can get rid of this guy. Boink. Get to prograde. Oh, I think we're backwards. Control from here. That was close. I almost hit spacebar, which would have separated 4 things. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. We're doing things. All right, what's up, Ash? What's up, Jackal? Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see a friendly face. Friendly face that I recognize. What we are doing right now is just a simple sort of a moon rescue mission. No, we're not. No, we're not. Son of a bitch. I never do, like, the one thing I always fucking fail at is, like, a pre-flight check. Like, do I have an empty seat? No. I really don't even need those. I just need, no, I'll take 2. Nope, I only need 1. Taking 1. I had no empty seats. Like, I had nothing to bring the person back with. I could probably put them in the lander, and I could push the lander all the way home, but I can't get the Kerbal back onto the surface of Kerbin. So fuck me. That sucks, because that was a good launch. That was a good little setup. Son of a beach. Son of a beach. Alright, we got 1 Kerbal. Check. Check. Starting to roll over early. Things are good though. Especially, it's nice when you repeat a launch over and over again, because you really get a perfect launch on that last try. You know exactly where to roll over, you know what speeds to be doing. this looks good. This looks good here. The roll is a little aggressive, but we can afford it just because the delta V on this thing is actually pretty decent. Delta V is like the false unit, like a unit of measure for your craft's ability to like get into space and get orbital, go to the moon and stuff like that. Delta V is like horsepower, essentially. No, that's not a really good metaphor. Kilonewtons would be horsepower. What would Delta V even be? Like miles per gallon? I guess the closest equivalent in cars would be like miles per gallon. But even that's not a good. There's no good carbon for that. Using first stage. Things are looking good. I'm gonna ditch the nose cap now. There we go. Again, in case of like if shit hits the fan and shit starts exploding, I can hit abort up here, and the crew capsule separates with that rocket as the rocket's firing. So the rocket fires and it takes the crew capsule away from the rocket, and then the little rocket breaks apart. So you can kind of like float down after a big explosion. It's pretty cool. It's very real. My realism, the RP bone in me just loves that kind of shit. Absolutely loves that kind of shit. All right, we're a little high. This is going to be a much higher orbit. No, not pink eye. I'm just really high. All right, this looks good, actually. This looks really good. I like an orbit above 100,000, and we're almost pushing equatorially. So this is good. This is good. We're just going to burn like crazy. Things are going good. This is good. I like this. This is good. This is looking good. Let's go. Let's go out to Apo. But no, we're just gonna burn this fuel. We're gonna start our little rebuilding procedure, just like last time. There we go. KSP is great. I agree. I have a long-standing tradition of basically playing games a little bit and then moving on really quickly. This is a game I've been playing for almost 3 years, I think. I think it's coming up on my 3-year anniversary, like any day, because I started my channel in August, and it was mostly DayZ. And then a few months in, I basically made a full switch to KSP. I think we're coming up on 3 years. All right, so let's push away a bit. We're just going to quickly repeat what we already did, so we know this is going to be really easy. Rule of thumb, if you're going to do these docking procedures, I'm spinning this craft around, right? I have no RCS on. If you turn RCS on, those little air jets try and help you turn around, but they end up just pushing you all over the place. There we go. Perfect. Things are looking good. Yeah, Shadow, it's one of those games you have to have like a ridiculous level of patience for. So it's like if you like SimCity or City Skylines, RimWorld, those kind of games, you probably like this game once you get the hang of it. But if you like Call of Duty and like, you know, basic fun games, this is probably... Oh, Jesus, look at that. Aren't you a dickhead? It did the same thing again. It did the same thing again. It's restaging me once I'm in orbit for no fucking reason. Lots of bugs like that. Lots of little things in this game that if you don't babysit it, it's gonna ruin your fucking day. It's one of my pet peeves. We usually call that the Kraken. Like basically anything that happens outside of normalcy is basically the Kraken. Yeah, MMOs and stuff. If you like MMOs, you're probably not gonna like this game. Drum solos owned it about 2.5 years. So yeah, that would have been back in the 0.22 days, 0.25 days, something like that. And yeah, 30 pounds? Is that euros? Is that a euro symbol? That's a euro symbol, right? No, that's the pound symbol. Right, that's the pounds. 30 pounds. Is that like 45 bucks US? God damn, that seems expensive. Is it that much money? Can someone quickly check the current price on like Steam or something for KSP? What does this game even cost nowadays? Because I got in so early that when I got my copy of the game, I think the copy of the game to buy was only like 22 or 23, 24 bucks US. Wow, that seems steep. Are games always more in Europe for no reason? Is that one of those like European scams where they always charge more for your unit of work? So 40 bucks US is about roughly 50 Canadian. Holy shit. Yeah, they really jacked the price up. Wow. That boggles me. But it kind of makes sense, right? As the games get better and better and better and they're getting close to like final versions, the price goes up. We've been seeing that, I think, with DayZ. Yeah, playing this game on console would be a real bugger. The flight, like this portion, would probably be like way easier to play on a joystick, right? Yeah, I assume it would be like a million times easier, especially if you built a plane. Imagine flying a plane on a joystick. That'd be fucking awesome. But like, I can imagine doing things like trying to dock. What we just did, the rendezvousing and docking two crafts in orbit, would probably be really difficult. Yeah, I get you, Sandwich. I get you. Because there's so many necessary buttons, especially for RCS. Like when you start trying to, like if I want to just laterally strafe to the right, it's like, what button does that? It's probably on the D-pad, right? I bet you RCS is on the D-pad. Yeah, drum solo. I've seen a lot of people's like do-it-yourself KSP control schemes and stuff, and some of them are fucking awesome. Like dudes that have these like full-blown like NASA cockpits in their computer rooms and stuff. Okay, this is looking great. Okay, we're gonna do... There's this. We're gonna move these forward. Way the fuck up here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Quick save. 9. There we go. Push it away a little bit. There we go. Do a fast forward just to get up and out of Earth's atmo. Even just a few particles. Really fuck your day up. Alright. I've not even found RCS yet. More than likely it'll be like a button you press and then a lot of your controls will probably disable, maybe? No, you couldn't have that. I don't even know how that would go. I literally don't understand how RCS would even work on a controller. It just seems like craziness. Okay, set as target. Control from here. Turn off RCS. Turn around. We gotta do this quick because we're like getting pretty close to apoapsis already. Because this was kind of a shallow, faster orbit. Decoupling that thing on the rear actually pushed us forward a little bit. So that's kind of helpful. I'm just going to speed in like crazy. 0.5. Now I'm going to brake. 0.3. 0.2. And we're Gucci. Turn off SAS to let them dock. Swing her around to prograde. Activate this engine manually because I noticed it's got another one in here. Where is that engine even for? Get out of here, game. There we go. All right. Whew. Quick save. Save often. Swear less. Exactly, Drum. Exactly. It's like an Apollo. It's like an Apollo setup. The orbiter and the lunar lander. So Apo, you'll notice Apo is catching up. That means once we pass Apo, we're going to be falling. So I'm just going to lift the nose into sky. Just a little bit. I always want to keep Apo in front. Because if you're falling, yeah, sure, you're accelerating, but at the end of the day, you're falling. Falling is not good. Falling is not good. I always want to be on the upswing of apoapsis. No stage view. All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. Just going to make some clicks off screen here for a second. Good enough. Click, click. Doing some clicks off screen, so the stream's probably frozen for a second there. Just ignore that. Thank you, Mikey boy. Thanks, brother. Man, I love hearing that sound. Makes me so happy. You like me. You really like me. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay. So we've got orbital. Where's the moon? There's the moon. We're gonna make a quick maneuver.
And we're back. Look who's here.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. Devi? Devil. Devil. There we go. Jesus, I feel like an idiot. It's like a super easy name. Just like the Y and the L through. What's up, Devil? Good to see you, buddy. And another one. Oh, unlucky gamer. What's going on, buddy? You gonna donate? You gonna accidentally throw me a couple $100? I'll refund it to you if you do. Unlucky gamer. Always good to see you, dude. Hope your family's well. We don't see you guys as much as I feel like we should. Troy and Abbott in the morning. What's up, Cringe? Aw, dude, what's up, buddy? All these mugs filing in. You know what that means? You know what that means? Stream starting soon. All right, I'm just trying to find where the periapsis is kind of low. So it looks like it's probably way over there. Whoa, okay, nope, more, less, more, less. You know what? We're just gonna go on speed. We're just gonna go on speed. Where's the lowest amount of speed? No, Devil. No, I have zero scientific expertise and zero family members with scientific expertise. Let's see. Who are the smartest people in my family? My brother, half-brother, excuse me, does SEO, search engine optimization, but not like in a janky way. Like he is one of sort of an industry leader in search engine optimization. $800 meters a second. Fuck me. Okay, so we're just gonna have to really quickly do this again, because oh my god, it's a lot more speed than I can afford to make. Oh, that's pretty good. First try, 800. We're taking it. Burning in. Basically yesterday. The rest of my family, honestly, following in the great path of family members that came before them, basically my entire family has been postal carriers. As weird as that sounds. Like aunts, uncles, grandparents. My dad was a letter carrier. Like even extended family. We have a huge family of postal employees, which will make Kelly really happy, being a postal employee. No, Devil. Literally anybody can play this. In fact, me and Kobe Protocol and iStream Sandwich, we were just talking about how they have been playing it, kind of dinking around with it on Xbox. And the learning curve is steep, right? Like, sort of figuring it out as you go is kind of a bitch. So watch some tutorials, play the game, you'll figure it out. You need no math. No math. I have never crunched a number in this game. Basically, it's all trial and error. If you think you're going to build something that's going to go to the moon, build something and try to go to the moon. And if you don't get there, well, there you go. Put more fuel in it, I guess. Oh, nice, Kelly. Yeah, you were worried about that yesterday. That's the plight of the postal employee. Weather. It's not dogs. That's a lie. Dogs don't really bite postal employees. They'll bark at you. But yeah, weather. Weather is the catch-22 of any postal employee. Yeah, exactly, Ash. Exactly. Trial and fucking error. If you crashed, you did it wrong. And that's true. Watch a lot. Watch a lot of stuff. I watched, who got me into this? Spooty Man, actually. Great streamer. Still partnered, ironically. There we go. Jesus. Okay, periapsis at 340. That's really good. No worry, Lucky. It's good to see you, dude. It's really good to see you. Any reason to have a stream delay? Not at all. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I have my delay set at 0, but it's just the nature of the beast. Right? Depending on where you are as well, adds to the delay. I know when I watch Julia, the delay is really short because I'm in Western Canada, she's in Western America. When I watch Fred and Emily, the delay like almost triples. It's still within reason. I think it's only like a 10-second delay or something. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's just Twitch being Twitch. All right, so this is cool. I like this little orbital line here. I mean, how to calculate a flight to Mars or Saturn or any asteroids with the realization. The moon has a planet, so is it an autopilot to calculate trajectory? Maneuvers. So like, you know, if this was your gravity hook around the moon, you would just add a maneuver. You would, what do? I stretch it out, I stretch it out. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing here. That is not what I predicted. Anyways, maneuvers, these things. You do that, it does all the math for you. It'll tell you how much you're gonna have to burn for how long, and at what time to start doing it, etc. But a maneuver is basically all the math for you. It's basically the autopilot. You tell it where you want to go using the maneuver, and then it tells you this is where you burn and this is for how long. Easy peasy. All right, so speaking of easy peasy, we're gonna burn this down. You've been bitten by a dog twice? My dad never got bit. That's why I say that's a myth. It's like all the guys he worked with, all of he did like 30 years of being a postie, never once got bit. Every dog loved him. I guess it all depends on just the dog, right? In Canada, I guess people are nicer. Maybe people in your homeland are just assholes. You have shitty dogs. Shitty owners make shitty dogs. Alright, I'm going to leave this at like 100. It seems high. But again, we're in an orbiter. Yeah, 13-second delay from Germany. That's actually not that bad, Shadow. You must have that rocket internet, don't you? You and Kelly rocking the fiber internet. Assholes. I'm in Canada. It'll be like 2030 before we even see like an ad for fiber. Like, coming in 2035, Google Fiber. Only $700 a month. That's Canada. Canada's a terrible place for infrastructure. It was only like 5 or 6 years ago that we got broadband in this town. You know what I mean? We are behind in the times. But that's what you get for 33 million people. Like, how do you service 33 million people that are spread out like Canadians are? The province I live in has like, I think it's 4 square kilometers. No, 2.4 square kilometers for every person. 96, 97. Friggin' good. Frickin' good. A. I had solar panels on this thing. Alright, we'll open these. Open. Open. That's where we have to land, and it's in the dark. Alright, so because it's in the dark, and I can only revert so many times, we're going to go tracking station. Jesus, German Shepherd. I got chomped by a buddy's Rottweiler once. That was not fun. Great dog. He loved me. I loved him. He had his toy in his mouth. I grabbed it and started shaking it around a little bit, and then he decided that I was trying to steal his toy, I think. And he was just like, fuck your hand. So like 4 stitches later. That was stupid. Alright, we just want that thing to come around into the daylight, which might mean doing a whole lap around. Like so, maybe? Is that right? That's good enough. I can do that. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Alright, we'll go to about here. Go fly. There we go. Whew. Yeah, Ash is right, man. So it started with, we had tourism. Our first thing we did was we zipped around to some of the space stations and collected some of the science from the bases and whatnot. Then we had a tourism mission where we had 15 people or something crammed in this thing, and they had to do like a land on the moon, a land on Minmus, a flyby of moon, and then back to Earth. You can check out the VOD for that. I think it should be in the VOD. Okay, so we're going to, I don't even have to EVA. I can transfer him to here. There we go. Check. Quick save. Save often, swear less. We're going to decouple. Here we go. We have undocked. Eagle 1 is away. I repeat, Eagle 1 is away. We're going to turn on motor. We're going to... There we go. Point towards brake phase. Just getting out of the way of that thing so we don't hit it, right? Obviously. All right, let's begin our descent. This is like a really high descent. You would normally not want to do this. Typically, you would want to get your orbit really low, like, 10,000 or something, like really fucking low, and go down that way. But this thing is so, like, I made this thing really efficient to have a lot of room for error and stuff like that. So typically doing this, you would not want to do this, but doing this is fine, because we've completely overkilled this project, like tenfold. So somewhere down there is Kobe's crater. We can't see the flag yet. We'll have to get significantly lower until we can see the flag. And I want that thing to come up short, I think. Actually, I don't know, so I'm going to stop it right on top of it. Let's do a little fast forward and see. Not rotating at all. Perfect. Oh, it is rotating. That's what I thought. It's going to rotate into the orbit a little bit. So let's see, where are we? Prograde, burn a little bit. Cheese pizza. What's going on, buddy? Let's get some cheese pizzas up in chat. Let's get some pizzas. All right. We're going to zip down there. We're going to hopefully not crash. Is this thing jacked up all the way? It is. Good. No little engines in there. Good. Nothing hidden. No surprises. There's our landing sites. Kobe's crater. We're not landing at Kobe's crater. We're going to land on top of Kobe's crater. Let's see. How much speed comes off? It's pretty slow, so I'm glad I started burning up here. Let's see. Can I turn on RCS? Oh, we're going to need that monopropellant, so let's turn that off. Alright, the speed is good. We've built this thing just right. I've got a light so I can see a shadow if there's no shadow down there. this is nerve-wracking. We're going to come up really short. We're going to have to move the pilot from the crater over here, but that's fine. Easily achievable. Easily achievable. I'm going to do a quick save, and we're going to do a bit of a suicide burn. All right, 10,000 meters. Full burn. I'm using the monopropellant as well to really do a full-blown gravita burn. We're going to run out of fuel here in a second. There we go. Okay, so my calculations on the the suicide burn were a little off. It looks like we're probably going to hit the ground and explode. We're going to use that quick load. Yeah, so let's just do that before the big explosion. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. That shit was off the hook when I was a kid. All right, so we started burning at 10. This time we're going to burn at 11. There we go. Same thing as last time. Just going to keep an eye on those. Perfect. I'm going to start running out of fuel soon, so I'm going to pop this reserve tank. Is for the ride home, basically. Or sorry, the ride back up to the station. Are we going even faster this time? No, we still got some time. Okay, good. I think 11 might have been a little too low. It might be 12. Is it 12? Fuck, I think it's 12. Butt clenched. All right, 12. I'm thinking it's probably going to be actually like 13. So let's go to 13. All right, well, we did 12. So this is honestly the best way to do this, is doing exactly this. Just adding 1,000 meters every time, do your suicide burns, and just get it right. If you dink around, if you do a lot of dinking about, you're just wasting precious fuel in Delta V. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I wasn't ready for that. That might have hurt us a bit. Might have hurt us a bit.
Jack it up.
I did not play the... No, I don't tutorial. Okay, so it's definitely not 13. Or it's definitely 13, I think. Boom! He survived. Holy shit. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so great. Alright, 13. I think 13 is the magic number. I'm thinking just a high 13. Like that. There we go. Full retro. Okay, I think we got it this time. I think we got it this time. This feels better. This feels like a good height. The high 13,000 meters seems to be a good situation to be in. Use some of this RCS to help. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. We got her. We got her. Got him. But we're still gonna have to fly, buddy, about 7 kilometers. What's up, A-Prez? Good to see you, buddy. El Presidente? El Presidente? We saw you earlier. Where were you? Oh, were you here? Were you at the moon? Minmus. Minmus? You're in one of the space stations, A-Prez. I just can't remember which one for the life of me. Alright. Where's my shadow? I should have a shadow here. There we go. looking landing. Clean. Clean. Nailed it. All right, let's do quick save. Thank Jesus. All right. We're calling it here. We're going to start the rescue mission on the next mission. Because I've been at this for like 2 hours roughly, and I do these uploads to YouTube, and I always try and keep them around the hour and a half, 2 hour, 2.5 hour mark. So I got to call it here. Secondly, because one of my favorite streamers is coming up. So we're gonna basically, I'm gonna host them. We're gonna pop over there. I highly encourage you guys to give them a follow. If you've just come in from KSP, definitely give these guys a follow, 100%, because they are like top quality. Their banter game is A++++++. I hope you guys had fun here. I hope you did. I hope my banter was top notch. I hope you guys stick around and come back next time. I love each and every one of you guys. You're the best. Seriously, especially all you guys that were talking like crazy today. I love that engagement. That is just seriously. You guys, if I was a more emotional person, I'd be crying right now. But I'm not. All right, guys, I love you so much. Everyone that showed up today, I'm just going to go through the entire fucking list. iStream, MVP, Kelly, $1, Amaruno, El Prez, Artsy, Ash, Bama Hunter, Cheese, Chili, Kobe, Cringe, Kirky Hangles. That's a great name. Cringe. I already said you. Devil, Day Day, Drum, I'm a Bowtie, Lucky Gamer, some dude with a bunch of M4s. We got Phil, we got Shadow, we got Thalen, we got Jackal, we got Dio, we got we got Vic. Guys, thank you so much. I love all of you. Until next time, guys. Peace, love. Thank you, Artsy. Cheers, guys.